What's up, guys? It's me, ElfNet Gaming, and we're here with a new game, Astroneer. This game is a pre-alpha, early access Steam game. Space survival build type of thing. And I'm going to be playing it here. Now, be warned, this game does have its bugs. It is a pre-alpha. This is not a full-on release. This game, could freeze up, it could crash, it could stutter, it could do anything. It could dance the river dance. Fuck if I know. So anyway, we got our guys here. You get the game, put it in, you install all that Steam, yada yada yada. $20. Yeah. There you go, and you're presented with this screen. You don't have this blue capsule. That's a save game from when I was playing it earlier, getting a feel for it. But you have these guys, and of course you have your white suits, and then you have your orange suits. You have Bill, Jebediah, the other guy, I can't remember his name. The Kerbal Space Program, and then the girl, Bill Kerman, Kermans. Well, anyway, we're going to select this guy since he's next in line to be shot to the planet from this Space Odyssey 2000 space station thing here. So away we go. And it's nicely done game. Don't get me wrong. And it is, in its pre-alpha, and the mouse, camera, the capsule. And he comes down on this blocky, stuttering graphics world. I don't think that's biased. I think it's just a game. And from what I understand, all of these worlds are procedurally generated. Like, actually procedurally generated. Like, each planet you visit is going to be the same. And already on the early access you can play multiplayer, but I've heard that that's very buggy. So I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon. Oh, they want me to press tab. This is your ghost, your save. You come back to your capsule to save the game. Yes, WASD moves the guy around, and E is your terrain tool, kind of like in Trove, where you have a mining laser, or I guess Slime Rancher, where you have the vacuum suck machine. but that's what that is, and it you can adjust the terrain. You can go up, you can go down, you can level it. Normally you're in terrain tool mode, and you come up to the little blue line is a tether, like the tether that astronauts had on their capsule missions back in the day. It'd be tethered to the capsule. It's an umbilical, basically. So you can only go as far as the umbilical goes without fear of running out of oxygen or power. But as soon as you disconnect from that, like that, you start using oxygen naturally, and your power starts decreasing. So we can collect compound with our terrain tool, and it says a mouse left button, and you can just start doing this, collecting all of this resource. And we're out of power because it's always dark for some reason. The days don't last long enough here, but whatever. So we got Q, we have our backpack, and so we have the compound. First off, thing you might want to do if you collect compound first is build some solar panels. These little solar panels here will allow you to recharge your suit's battery power without being attached to the umbilical. See, even though I'm still attached, but I usually build two. I'd say build two. I put one on each side, and now you don't have to really worry about being on the umbilical to recharge. And if the sun was out, this pack would charge a lot faster. Alright, so Q menu again, close that. So I'll be on independent power now, see. But I want to stay connected. I'm still And see, there's the graphics stuttering thing. It's like it's having a little issue trying to load some of the stuff in. Or, you know, it's expected, you know, the optimization isn't all the way there yet. But, you know, depending on your hardware, you know, I have pretty high tier hardware and it's doing this. But I guess depending if you have an Intel or an AMD processor or, you know, an NVIDIA GPU versus an onboard one versus an AMD, you know, it all may depend there too. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of computer hardware to test across the board with. These blue things here are oxygen elements. They'll fill up, and now, since I have solar panels, and now I have, you can see on the backpack, oxygen resource. It's going to pull from the tank, and then, see, it's using these, and I'm not attached to the umbilical, so I have my own oxygen resource on board now. And I also have another one on the end of the vacuum gun thing right there. So anyway, we want to try to stay close to your ship, if at all possible. Man, that's what I do when it starts to stutter like that. I kind of look down at the ground. That way it doesn't have to render a whole lot, and that usually clears it up, and then, you know, go back into it. And I'm thinking that it's actually trying to render, like, you know, the sun and the planets in the sky. Because if you watch, as the day wears on, those things, you know, it's a thing. You'll see the moon, other planets, you know, star, etc., etc. One thing you might want to build right off, if you get compound, is change this from solar to tethers, and build you some tethers. Now this will extend your umbilical from the capsule, so you could actually travel farther on down. And you see that I dug that hole out near the... Oh, I keep hitting escape. Oof. So T allows you to place a tether stand, like so. T again. You could place another one, and we'll put one there. There is a reason why I dug this hole out the way I did. And that's kind of like a refuge. Because in this game there's weather, there are sandstorms, things like that that come up, and you're going to want a place to go. You don't want to be caught out here when a sandstorm comes, because there are boulders and rocks and things that can kill you. Yes, you can die in this game. And maybe a sandstorm will come on. I don't know. Maybe. I'm going to place some tethers. I'm going over to this pile of compound. I'm going to mine up this compound. You can see my battery pack will stay charged with the solar panels on it. One thing I have a little complaint about the camera. It tends to do some weird stuff sometimes. This game's really cool though. I love the concept of this game. Oh, where are you going? Get back here! So you can actually carry things too, like this. You don't run as fast, and the controls are a little wonky, so you got to kind of stay on them because you're going where the mouse is pointing. If you right mouse, you can go that, you know, that way. So I never came across any. I never did come across any of the, what's it called, the other stuff. There's another element that you need to extend your base. No, it's not the terrain tool. Oh man. No, I don't need that. What is this? Is this a cave? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Yeah, the render lag is real. Like I said, this may not exist on everybody's computer. It might just be mine. There's a compound in here. See, this cave would be a good place to take shelter from one of those nasty storms. Oh, whoa. Oh no! Shit, I have a feeling I'm stuck in here. I can always dig my way out of here, I guess. What is this? I've never seen this green before. What is this green? Something... Oh, okay. What that is. Oh no. Okay, oxygen is running down. Running out of oxygen now. Okay. This resin will allow you to extend your base. My oxygen is running out. I'm about to suffocate. I probably should go back to my pod capsule tether, because I was smart and laid tethers all the way to where it needed to go, right? I had to kind of cut the video there. There's this lag spike in that cave was very hardcore. Oh, I don't have any more tethers? Why not? Give me that. Give me that. Oh, shit. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where are you? Oh. Tethers. Well, I'll make some more tethers. Assuming that it will move a compound and... Nope. Stop that. Okay. So here's a tether. A whole bunch of them. Drop you there. Put you there. Almost out of these. Oh, I wasn't hitting the right button. I'm smart. Oh, yeah, here it is. You see that? That big cloud? Yeah, we need to go to our hole now. And hope my tethers don't get blown away. So now's the time to run to the hole that we dug, our little storm shelter here. Let's dig this out. The storm is coming from that direction, so we want to dig out this way. So we're under here. We're still hooked to our, oh god, hooked to the umbilical. And maybe the storm will go right over us. These things, they don't hit you directly sometimes. But it's still a good idea to take shelter when they are nearby, because this thing throws rocks and boulders and other things that can kill you. Yeah, not nice to get hit by one. I can't... It sounds like it's over. Is it over? Get out of the hole. Get out of the hole. Come on, get out of the freaking hole. Yeah, there's a little camera angle thing going on here that I don't like, but oh, it's over already. Where'd it go? So it didn't, the storm didn't like pass right over their little base here, so that's okay. I'm gonna try to extend the base a little bit and probably call this video done. Man. Hopefully they'll fix this little optimization thing. I'm out of power again. It's always, see, like I said, it's always dark. It's like the sun is always down. I think it's rising now. But yeah, that's what I gathered. You can probably mine all the way through a planet like this if you really wanted to. Pick that up. Come here, you. I need you. Yeah, it seems like when I look at the sun, it's like causing that problem. So I can store that there. This is calling for resin. I'm going to put in some resin. I got that. It's going to need 2 more resin. If I can get it moused over. That. Boom! Platform. I need this. Give me the resin off the ship. What's wrong with you? Yeah, there's definitely some optimization that needs to be done with the game. Well, that's expected, you know. Like I said, this game is in its infancy still. What is that? Research, compound. Sure, we'll do that, and we'll make a researching deal, because not far from here I saw an information thing. Where it was? Over there. There it is. I think that's it. Way out there. What are you? Oh, this is a power thing. So you'll find these little things out in the world that'll have a whole lot of like these resources, like the oxygen or the power in them, and they look like rocks, right? Oh, there you go. They'll have an arrow on them like rocks, and they'll have a whole lot of one resource in them. I gotta get back to my tether, which is here. Just thought I would throw that in there. I'm gonna have to cut and edit this video a lot because of the little things, the stuttering effect. See, that looks like another one up there. I don't know if I can get up there though. Let's make this way. So I placed these tethers all the way, and I thought that was one of the information things, but I can't remember where I saw it at. So we'll try to find that and be right back. A huge lag spike. I'm gonna go back and save my game before something bad happens. So yeah, back to the capsule and tab. There we go. Tab. Saving game. I think you can also sit inside your capsule during a sandstorm, one of the storms, and that the door stays open. But I think that help you out too. Okay. Oh, look, there's one of the other planets. There's a couple of them. There's one setting and one rising, but there's a lot of clouds in the way. You can't really see it good, you know, as per luck goes. But there's one setting, a small planet, and there's a blue one rising there. Behind that. God, it's just like the weather where I'm at. There's always clouds. There's another planet over there. Huh. Well, there it is. This reminds me of Spore, like in this weird way. No power. Oh yeah, you need solar panels, don't you? No power. Used it all from my suit. Where's that planet? A blue rocky planet. What was that game I played? Oh, I can't remember where it was. It had the different planets you could go to, and then the star ends up blowing up. Tethers. Let's put these on. Put things on your backpack, by the way. Just pick them up, drag them over, attach to it. So I gotta work out your power problems. I don't have anything to build a, or do I? Tank. Beacon. Generate. Ooh, I need copper. I don't have copper. Aluminum. Well, so we'll put a little solar panel on it. Something is better than nothing. You just take that and drag it over here and just plop it down. Make another one. These little baby solar panels. Okay. So I've got power. That thing should get power soon as the sun comes up. It's always dark. As soon as the sun comes up. Okay, so we'll extend this. I don't think I can. I can't do it anymore. Gotta hunt some more resin. But you know what? I'm gonna leave that for another video. When we hunt when we go on the great hunt for resin and expand our base some more, and we'll try to make something here. I want to make another pad with a 3D printer and get to making more mobility options, things like that. What are you doing here? Up here. So yeah, game is Astroneer. It's on Steam in early access. Pre-alpha, $20 on Steam. I recommend it. It will have its bugs. Okay, just keep in mind that it is in early development. But already, though it's in early development, it seems to be ahead of what No Man's Sky had on release. Not knocking No Man's Sky. I really enjoy playing that game, especially after their latest updates, which is really cool. Yeah, I see a lot of potential with this in the future, and looking forward to doing more videos on this. But anyway, I'm going to leave you guys to it. Check it out on Steam. I will link it in the description below, of course. And as always, guys, I'm ElfNet Gaming, and I will see you in the next video.